Aloha Leo, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for June 2021. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Let's get some Hawaiian salt. You take a little piece of Hawaiian salt, clears your energy, gives you your minerals, calls in your Amakua and ancestors. So I like to call everybody in so they can help me with the reading. Before we get started, I want to tell you about the giveaway for the month of June. So I'm going to be giving away my book, Spirit Path Animal Oracle. It's free to enter and free to win. So essentially what you do is you become a subscriber, so that's a requirement. So subscribe, hit that bell button, apparently that's important. Like and share the video, and then comment in the comment sections love. And that lets me know that you want to participate in the drawing. And then I will draw that at the end of June and send out the book. Okay, let's get started, Leo. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do a Keepers of the Light card for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Yeah. For Leo. Beautiful. We have El Moria, Awakening Presence. Okay, so you guys are my third reading that I'm doing so far. So apparently it's in the general theme that there is a wake up happening. So we're in eclipse season for this set of 6 months. So we've got, we just finished a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, and then we're in Mercury retrograde right now, and we're about to have another eclipse in June. Okay, that's a solar eclipse. So this particular season is waking everybody up. And so it says, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So you are going through an awakening phase right now that's moving you into higher levels of consciousness. And also they're asking me to look at the geometry of the stars. So some of you may be really into sacred geometry at this time, or you're connecting the dots in certain ways that's helping you to really understand the universal code a little bit better. And so it's like you're awakening to really higher, they're saying technical levels of consciousness that maybe you weren't aware that you had before. So some of you are really good at connecting those dots. Okay, so let's look into the oracle for Leo. We got the crane, and it said choose from your heart, and it's number 23. So since the crane's long graceful neck is a message that you may need to stick your neck out and choose from your heart. She asks us to contact loved ones, end feuds, remove judgment, and possibly contact old flames to receive back our pieces. Sometimes it's appropriate to be the one to extend the olive branch. When crane shows up, if your heart says yes, then extend the grace. Crane's medicine is of patience, and she teaches us to wait for the right time. She also teaches us graceful, smooth calmness through transition. This is a time of transition for you into partnership. This partnership comes from the heart, whether it is a romantic partnership or a business partnership. Be a transmitter of love. What do you love? Who do you love? They are all pieces of you. Stick your neck out and tell them. Crane's message includes nesting and domestication. Now is the time for you to make your house your home. You may have been making things cozy or shopping for household goods lately. She is helping you make your nest ready for the next transition for you. You are safe to stick your neck out in perfect timing when you choose from your heart. Crane is here to guide you through with a graceful and calm energy so you may transition into your new partnership smoothly. So perfect. What they're saying too with this awakening, and this is not specifically a love reading, but they're saying that, many of you may be wakening up to like your soulmate or twin flame pathway, and some of you might be in separation. So they're saying that those connections may be coming back together in June, and that, obviously, again, it says if your heart says yes, it says to reach out. Okay, but definitely with this awakening presence, check how they're also showing me crystal grids. So some of you may be learning how to do crystal grids in your house, or how to make the energy of the feng shui of your house work better, so that the energy flows for you and your loved one. But they're really saying, in order for you to move forward into the higher levels, that you can't hold on to being pissed off at people anymore. I feel like some of you have been harboring, like, they're saying a grudge or a grievance with someone. That really doesn't need to be there. It's sort of like they're showing me two stubborn people, whether it's relationship or business, with their backs turned to each other, but their hearts, you know that statue where it's got like the people with the backs turned to each other, but their inner childs are like reaching for one another, and they're showing that that's how your energies are doing. And so it's time to let go of being stubborn or pride or feeling like you're going to be rejected or any of that sort, and just you know, open yourself to love, because that's really what you're doing. It's not about the person or what they've done. It's about the love inside of you that wants to be birthed forward. Okay? Yeah. And obviously it says cloak yourself with protection and love. Okay? And that love is your protection. Alright. And I said 2 more. Okay. Thank goodness. Alright. So the crane. And if you've been seeing cranes, then you definitely are in tune with this message. So that's going to be like a symbolism for you, okay? So here do we go. Where do you want these? Alright, we have in the past 5 of Wands. We have Ace of Swords. We have the World. Okay. And we have King of Cups. I said 1 more. We have 5 of Swords. Okay. So basically what we have, we've got, I feel like, Leo, there's been some competition, there's been some climbing the ladder, there's been some conflict, there's been some truth that's been said, okay? For many of you, this is in a love relationship. Some of you, it's in a business partnership. But it's basically like, there's been some squabbling. Everybody wants to do their own fucking thing. I'm sorry for cussing, but it's like, that's what's coming out. Everybody wants to do their own thing. Nobody wants to listen to the other one. Like, someone's trying to tell the truth, but then, like, this one over here is trying to climb up to the next branch of the tree, and they want what's on your branch, and it's like, you know, there was a truth that was told, and a truth of the matter, where I feel like you may have separated from a person, or from a job, or from people or family, but we have the World card. So that was basically saying that that time frame, that cycle, was coming to an end, okay? And that it was time to be finished with that old squabbling and conflict, and, you know, trying to get ahead, and all of that. It's like, it just feels, because we have King of Cups and we have the 5 of Swords as well. So it just feels like a bunch of arguing, going round and round, you know. Emotionally, I feel like there's a lot of love there. I feel like, you know, with the other person, or with the job that you did, or the people, there was a lot of love, but it's like nobody could get their shit together. Everybody's just like hollering and stuff, and like all up in their head, and trying to, like, yeah, it's just showing a lot of kind of conflicting energies, but it was a necessary cycle that needed to have all of this. Like, what they're saying is the tea needed to be spilled in order for that truth to get out there, because the Ace of Swords is that blade of truth, okay? And so that needed to happen in order to close down the cycle. So it's, nobody did anything wrong per se, it's just, it needed to happen. I feel like some of you felt called out, where you called out the other people, and then it ended a situation, a job, a relationship, or what have you. In the now, we have the 3 of Swords We have 10 of Wands, or sorry, excuse me. Yes, 10 of Wands. Okay. We have 2 of Swords, and we have Death. So I feel like you're going through this time right now, that this particular situation left you in the need to have some healing happen, okay? With these cards all together, let's see if I can put them. All right. So you've got a broken heart right now, okay? Because even if you want it to be right, or even if it was a necessary transition, there's a feeling of being betrayed or backstabbed. It's like your inner child sort of went into warrior mode, okay, when it didn't need to be, because I feel like there was a lot of love here, regardless of whether it was romantic or not. And then it's like we have the 2 of Swords. So it's basically showing that there's a truth that has needed to be said. You're recovering from this situation, okay? He knows that she could get him at any particular time, but there was a trust lost, okay? So there was a needing to, and he's got a sword too. So it's not like either one of them are unarmed, okay? It's just about a bit of a surrender that is needing to happen at this time. And I feel like you're doing it. You're going through this death and rebirth, okay? I absolutely love this Death card because, you know, it's Scorpio energy, but it's coming through with the winds of change, okay? And she free falls into it with her raven there, okay? And it's like, it's time to free fall into the death of that old shit. It's no need for it anymore, Leo. I don't know why I'm cussing so much. I don't typically, I try to stay pretty PG-13 here. And so essentially it's time to be done with that. But death always says that there will be a rebirth. So essentially you're going through that death and transformation right now. Again, we have the awakening presence, and that's why the crane's asking you to choose from love. Choose to let go of those squabbles and choose to let go of the situations, because you have really brighter days coming, okay? So by going through this death and rebirth, hopefully y'all didn't click off of here already. By going through this death and rebirth, what's coming in? We have the 6 of Pentacles, we have Ace of Cups, and we have the Sun, okay? There is an opportunity right now. We have 6 of Pentacles. This is generosity, gift from the universe. If you are going to choose from love and wave the white flag, what you get is this new cup of love. There's a brand new offer coming in. There's a brand new, and I feel like it's coming both ways. I feel like if you let go of the pride, and if you let go of needing to be right, and allow the awakening presence to happen, and get your own home together, okay, there is this opportunity for the sunshine. Sun is the best card in the deck, okay? This is the Midas touch. This is the sunshine after the storms. This is the most beautiful, beautiful card. And with this Ace of Cups, there's this new beginning on the horizon. It says that there's new possibilities that are happening. And there's this generous offer from the universe. So if you would lay down your pride, Leo, and kind of temper that fire within you and see things from this awakened presence, cloak yourself with protection and love, that there's this opportunity to have it all, okay? To have a really good life with that. And they're saying that you're absolutely able to do that. Yeah, because we have 8 of Pentacles that was turned up on this deck to clarify that you're going to work on it. And that both parties or both groups are willing to work on it. And some of them, they also are saying merger. I feel like at some point there was like, if it was business, that there was a merger kind of gone wrong, or it didn't go the way that was wanted. But I feel like after this Mercury retrograde is over, that there's going to be an opportunity for those of you that are in the business world with this particular thing. Choose from love, so really kind of go into your heart space, even from the business platform. That's going to open the door for everybody to work together. For those that is not the situation, because that's going to be for a small percentage of people, they're saying that this will all work out and all parties will work together. It's like this awakening, you're going to have an aha moment, And I feel like, what was that quote that I heard? It was essentially, you can choose to be right or you can choose to have peace. So it's like sometimes being right means that you're separated from people that you love or situations that you love and cherish just to be right. But sometimes it's like, okay, you can agree to disagree and still enjoy your beautiful relationships, okay? Can you tell me more about what this past situation was? Past situation. Yeah, we got the Two of Swords again, Seven of Wands, and Ten of Cups reversed. Okay? So pay attention to your synchronicities. You've got Two of Wands, or Two of Swords, excuse me, twice. Okay, so you can see two different levels of this card here. So there's definitely some truths that needed to come out. And there was a need to defend oneself and learn how to have the boundaries, okay? Because there was a want on all sides for the happy life, happy family, happy children around, all the cups full, but in the reverse says, that's not how it was. It's saying like it was super disturbing to the peace. So you retreated in order to get back to your peace, okay? In the now, can you give me a clarifier for the energies of right now for Leo? We have Eight of Wands, so things are changing. So there's swift movement in the direction of this sunshine, okay? So where there was, and you have two eights now. So eights are about abundance, prosperity. Eights are about infinity. Eights are about working together in a team. Eights are about, you know, beautiful things coming to you swiftly. Okay, look at this communication here. Wands are about communication, fire, spirit. They're moving towards quickly. So this death and rebirth that's happening, you're going to go through rapid change if you choose to come from a place of love. And in the near future, what's the energies here? Yeah, in the near future, we have Four of Cups and King of Swords. I feel like you're still going to be a little bit hesitant because there's some looking at the past. But what I feel like is that you're really learning to master your mind. King of Swords is the master of themselves and the master of their mind. And notice how it came forward with this. There's this one cup, so we have the Ace of Cups here. Four of Cups is the three cups that spilled out, and the Ace of Cups from the universe, okay? So there's a playfulness to go down underneath the waters of your emotion, because the otter asks you to go underneath the waters of the emotion to really feel and see what's going on. And the King of Swords is a master of their mind and spirit and their environment. So you're really moving into your logic and learning how to see things differently. So I feel like you're going to turn away from these cups that have spilled out, choose love, and move into this cup of love that's going to be better for everyone. And what's the total outcome for them, for Leo? Total outcome for Leo. Yeah, it looks good. I just feel like you're going through this awakening and letting go of what they're saying is pride. The total outcome is healing. So there is opportunity to heal here. This is the card of Aquarius. And this is saying great healing, and that your wish, this wish that you have had, and I feel like some of you wish you had said things differently, or wish that you could be back with your person, or wish that your group hadn't separated, that there's healing that's happening right now, and this is your total outcome. So through choosing love and having that awakening presence, you're actually going to heal the situation. So all is not lost, they're saying. Okay, and let's go for one card here. Well, we've got one that flipped up, and it says jump in. These are the Starseed Oracle. Is it going to focus? There we go. So jump in says Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Okay, so instead of staying stuck, jump into the new, and allow yourself the energy of that beautiful change. And how you do that is cloaking yourself with wisdom and with love. And by choosing love, you're going to have this, excuse me, I got something in my eye. So if you've just got something in your eye, there's something extra in this for you. Okay, So by choosing love, you have the opportunity to have healing, but they're asking you to jump all in. And some of you may connect to Andromeda. So if so, please do that. This is a perfect time with how the eclipses are going and the time to reflect, to really look at the stars for answers and for energy. So you may be looking at the constellations here, and there's going to be an awakening or a situation for you. If you do see cranes, that is a message from Spirit that you are synchronized with this reading, and so that you will be moving forward and that your healing process is in fact in motion. Okay, so thank you so much, Leo. I feel like that's it. Yep. And so until next time, aloha.